Hey, so I've built over 1 million views now on YouTube, so over 1.25 million views, over 500,000 downloads of a podcast. I've got email lists over 11,000 people. And the way I've done that is using content, right? Content on those platforms to build that list, to sponsor hundreds of people, to build a big team. And so something I get asked a lot about is, Richard, how can I use content to generate leads and get sales and signups, build a big network marketing business? So I want to give you some insight into some tips that I think will help you. Number one, track your decisions. If you're at the beginning of the process of learning what content really works, don't just be in your own head. Get feedback from the people that matter, which is your prospects, from people who you're showing information to. And so, why does someone say yes to you? Why does someone say no to you? Are there patterns that you will see, the common reasons why they do both? And even if you're just getting no's, what's the main reasons why people won't pull the trigger? What you're going to find is there's maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of information that they really need in order to say yes to you, or in order to not say no. And so we can make our content centered around those as a beginning point. If you know that lots of people are objecting on the price, well, how can you showcase the value of what you've got? How can you showcase that this isn't just a cheap freebie in your content, right? And you can get that across. You can think about the kind of subjects that you pick in your content. So, for example, if I'm looking to sell to network marketing leaders and not just people who want to invest in themselves, right? They want to put money into their business. I'm going to pick subjects such as Facebook ads for network marketers. I'm going to pick subjects such as one-on-one coaching for network marketers. If someone is searching and interested in that type of information, they already know that it costs them money to do those things, right? You know Facebook ads aren't free. You know one-on-one coaching isn't free. So think about the type of topics that you're picking to talk about that relate to why someone would say yes or why someone would say no, or why you keep getting unsuitable people. See what I'm saying? A bit more structure. Next, ask. If you want to create kind of value content, like educational content like I do, I think my camera's crooked. There we go. If you want to create like educational content, ask your audience what they want, what they need. Like if I could answer one question you on topic ABC, what would that be? Or if there's anything that you, like I ask this a lot, if there's something I could do for you that would help you grow your business better, what would that be? What would I teach you? What would I help you solve? And I get some great feedback for videos just like this. Because people will come back to me, lead generation, lead generation, lead generation, lead generation. I'm like, right, okay, well, let me talk about lead generation or team building, team building, team building. You know what I'm saying? So you're there presuming what people want to see or what they don't want to see. Just ask them on your social profiles or your email list or whatever audience you've got, and then deliver on what they're asking for. Next, if you've got an existing brand, ChatGPT can be great for ideas. Now, I will say about AI that sometimes it looks cool when it gives you these answers. I feel that a lot of times the reason people go to these places is for confidence, not for clarity. It's kind of like sometimes as humans, we don't feel confident in our network marketing business to make decisions, and we want something else or someone else to make it for us, and we want to feel like it's a smart decision. And so a lot of times if we go to ChatGPT, we ask it stuff because we kind of already know the answers. It's like when we go to a friend and we're looking for agreement. If you're going out on a date with somebody and you had a good time and you introduce them to your friend, you want your friend's approval or your parents' approval, right? You want them to like them too. You kind of already know. And so ChatGPT, we kind of use it like that sometimes. So it's good for ideas, but you're a human being, you're infinitely more powerful. You know your audience, you know your business best. You take those ideas and develop those into something that really fits what you offer. So you can go to ChatGPT and you can ask it something like, if you've got an existing brand or existing website, it's going to be able to find that. You can say, for Richard Matharoo, what would give 20 useful titles for YouTube videos that Richard Matharoo could make that would serve his audience best and attract new leads. Something like that. Right, then you're going to get these topics. It's going to look at your brand, look at your audience, and give you some ideas. You may find a couple in there that are useful, or it could spark off some creativity. If you don't have an existing brand, not much point doing that. It's just going to make something up for you. If you're brand new, and you're like, well, I can't do that. Where do I get my ideas from? Like, what have you solved if you've got results in your business so far that you could showcase? You could make a case study on. you could break down into different elements. Like if you're in a weight loss company and you've lost weight, well, how did that happen? It won't just be the supplements. What did you do for your mindset? There's a video. What did you do with exercise or activity? There's a video. Specifically, does the multiple things you did in your exercises, could you break those down? The frequency of the exercise program and why? The fact that you're walking and what that's done for you. The fact that you know what I mean? There's loads of different strategies you could talk about that are going to bring people to you, give them value, and say, by the way, you want to speed those results up? I take these supplements too. So if you've got some kind of result, you could adopt the teacher role. Now, if you haven't got any results yet, you could be the presenter role, which is where you look at other people's results or the path that you're on, and you kind of use yourself as a vessel for the information. Make sure you give credit for it. Like, hey, this is something that I just learned from such and such, and I wanted to teach you this because it might, like I could do this on here, right? These are my ideas of things that I'm using. But I could have jumped on here and said, hey, I was looking at a big content creator in the network marketing industry, and I took the time to break down the 5 rules I see them follow. I'm going to use these to create better content in my business. I thought I'd share them with you so you could create better content too. There'd still be value in that. Now, because I've been doing this for a long time, I was able to say, hey, I've generated this many leads, I've done these results, but I could have still made a good video without it being my own results, as long as I'm clear and ethical about that. So you don't really have any excuse to say, oh, my content's not going to be very good, if you're willing to put in the energy to either generate your own result or learn from someone and present someone else's results and strategies. You've got the time to do that. Was that useful? Was that useful? The final thing that I would say is with content creation, put it in a calendar. When are you going to film the videos? How many? When are you going to do the posts? On what platforms? Have some kind of schedule so you don't just get lost and overwhelmed. I hope that helps you. If you'd like more from me, specifically on lead generation, you can take a look at the link in the top comment or the description. Was this useful? Was one of these points helpful even? Like, are you going to do them? I hope you do, because I want to see you win. And as I always say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires and excuses. If you're a subscriber, I will catch you on the next one. Feel free to share this with anyone in your network who you think it would bring value to. Bye for now.